Bow, 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 wow, 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 wow. All right, we sound good. Okay, so apparently studies show the national average for a single person to live comfortably is $93,000. That's about $7,800 per month. Buckle up, baby. This is going to be fun. If you're new here, welcome. All right. So people are tapped out. I'm mentally exhausted from working every day. And you may think to yourself, oh, working? You're just sitting here filming videos. Look up the definition of work. Anyways, so for a single adult, apparently it's $94,000. You know what? I'm having a hard time. No, I'm actually not having a hard time believing that. I guess if you live somewhere in like a rural area. But, I mean, dude, look at this. 2 working adults, 2 children, $209,000. What are we doing? Well, let's find out what we're doing. Let's get this party started. We're going to have some fun here, okay? We just might learn something. All right, so we're going to set the tone with this video with George Carlin. Now, he's a comedian, but homie saw through the bullshit. He could see through the lies. This is going to really set the tone for the video. So pay attention, take notes, because Papa's going to have a pop quiz on your bitch ass. I'm just kidding.
Formal conspiracy.
Right.
When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're in the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice.
Right.
You don't get the real important choice. There's no freedom of choice.
That's a great point.
So the moral of the story is what choice do we actually have? It's kind of just like bend over and take it, Daddy. Give it to me. And Daddy would be, whoever's running the show. If you're new here, I'd like to read some of your comments from previous videos. Keep it light, keep it loose, keep it fresh, keep it funky, keep it fun. This dude goes, I left the rat yate. This is about having a choice here, okay? We're going somewhere with this. This dude goes, I left the rat race 4 years ago when my wife passed away. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. He goes, there is no trophy at the end of the race is what I found out. Okay, this has to do with choice. So now let's see what choices we really got. And we're going to start out with this chick. I love her highlights. Oh my God, girl. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Theoretically, how bad would it be if I just didn't pay my bills? Like, how detrimental to my credit would it be? Would they really come get my car? How long do I have? Because, honestly, fuck this shit. Fuck this economy. I want out now.
Theoretically, if you just didn't pay any of your bills, you'll probably end up homeless. Just saying. All right? But you do have a choice. You don't have to pay it. Like, you really don't. There's people doing it every day. Oh, they're out there. I see them. They ask me for money all the time. I love it. But here's another thing, too, right? Not to downplay, like, I get where she's coming from. Trust me, I've cut out a lot of bills. I don't even have health insurance. We'll get to that later in the video. But this dude, a lot of people, I live in South Florida. A lot of people live on sailboats. They're not rich. And it's a way to skip out on taxes. And a lot, not just taxes, rent, the whole 9. So this guy's going to kind of break it down for us here. I like this dude. He's cool.
Exactly, baby. You know what the IRS stands for? It stands for the Internal Revenue Service, man. And when we're on that maritime law, you know that we external, baby, outside of the belly of the beast, man.
He's going somewhere. He'll make sense in a moment.
And when people, these billionaires on their mega yachts do the same exact thing, man. But when we look at Elon Musk or we look at the old Jeffy B, everyone says, oh, they're good businessmen. They're smart for their companies, man. But when a man that makes 30 grand a year trying to go to the 7 Seas to save some D's, everyone is up in arms? Come on, man.
He's got a point, but that's where it's going. That's where it's at. And I totally get it. I'd love to. I think it would be awesome. live on a fucking boat? Hi-ho. I'll be a pirate. Fuck it, dude. Captain Jack, how you doing? Seriously. 7 bottles of rum. Now, this dude, right, looks just like the other guy, all right? And this is one of the reasons people are, this is going to make sense here. This guy goes, he built and paid for my house at age 25, and so he owns his house outright for years. He does not look 25 anymore. He goes, every 3 years, I pay property taxes equivalent to the original cost of my house. It takes 50% of my Social Security to pay my property tax check. And now you know why people be living on boats. Hi-ho, hi-ho. That's the wrong song. What's a good pirate song? I don't even know anymore. But let's continue here. What else are people doing? What are they doing, Jack? They're leaving America. These are reasons for people to leave the United States, and these are pretty fucked up. She kept going. She's got a long list, but I had to cut it off because it just started getting depressing. But these are clutch.
I've been seeing a lot of TikToks lately about people complaining about how hard it is to live in America and everything's more expensive and it's a third world country with a Gucci belt. And I just want you to know one thing. You are not crazy.
With the Gucci belt. That is something to think about. A lot of people got a vanity mindset. Pay attention in this video, okay? Because a lot of people bitching seem to have a lot of luxuries. We'll get there.
That is fact. We rank 25th in the world for economic freedom, 129th in global peace, the land of the 15th freest. 15th.
Hey, 15th ain't bad. Participation, right?
17th for quality of life, 20th for gender equality, 18th for healthcare. But we spend more than anybody else. We have the lowest life expectancy for men and women of any country with a high GDP.
She kept going. There was a long fucking list, but that seems like some pretty good reasons to me. Here's another issue. This one was commented on a previous video. It goes, greed is a huge issue. He goes, I moved out of a $1,500 apartment the corporate way, did a few cheap renovations, and they raised it to $2,000 a month for nothing. As long as people have to pay for what they need to live, corporations will raise the F out of everything. Food, gas, healthcare, etc. Even water. Come on. Let's not forget about water here, all right? Think about that one for a second. Oh, this was a hilarious comment. I did a video with my friend Chris. He's bald and he kind of looks like Pitbull a little bit. And he goes, it's great to see Pitbull and Sean Penn, which would be me, I guess, addressing these issues in depth. That was a good comment. That was funny. That's our boy. All right, let's fast forward here. Sean Penn and Pitbull aside. Yay, West Side. This dude, healthcare, okay? This one's kind of sad, but something to think about. All right, and this is why I don't have health insurance. I refuse to play the game. He goes, my wife has cancer. It took 5 months to wipe out 20 years of life savings, and that was with insurance. Anybody in here? I could wipe out my life savings without having insurance. Just saying. He goes, the experience has turned me into a hateful, bitter person. I understand that. He goes, we did everything we were told. We went to college, got degrees, avoided credit card debt, spent wisely. See, that's where you fucked up. You spent wisely. You didn't go into debt. I'm just kidding, man. I'm really sorry about your loss, by the way. He's not watching this, but I feel for this dude. He goes, saved a nice chunk of money in savings accounts and retirement accounts and minded our own business. The healthcare system here in the U.S. took all of our savings and retirement and forced us to refinance our house that we lost 15 years worth of equity. It's like, what? He goes, this is the country I'm supposed to be proud of. I hate this system and anyone that defends it. Yeah. Honestly, I feel him, man. When I was younger, it was a long time ago, I'm bitter against healthcare too. No offense. I've trusted some doctors. I've had surgery, screws, broken bones, stuff like that. Absolutely. I think Band-Aids are necessary. But I had doctors tell me that if I didn't take a certain medication for the rest of my life, that I would die. Now, isn't that some fear or what? If you guys don't pay your rent and your taxes, you're going to go to prison or you're going to be homeless. If you don't take this medication, you'll be dead. That's some good shit. It worked. But here's the funniest part. I stopped taking it a decade ago. I seem to be doing just fine. Baby. Something to think about. Anyways, upward and onward. But I get where he's coming from, though, man. They'll take your money. All right. This one was fucked up because did you know that before 1973, it was illegal in the U.S. to profit off of healthcare? Yeah, and it used to be illegal to profit off of alcohol because it used to be illegal. And we used to not have taxes. And we used to have women in abundance. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm not going to read the rest of that, but upward and onward. All right, I'm going to shut up about insurance right after I make this point. You know, I talk a lot of shit about car insurance and health insurance and all types of insurance and pet insurance and slut insurance and, you know, tit insurance, all kinds of insurance, all right? Motherfuckers got fake-ass insurance out here. Seriously. Okay, but think about this. With all the insurance you pay for, car insurance, dental insurance, health insurance, all this shit, right? People defend it like they got Stockholm Syndrome or some shit. All right? I hope I'm using that term correctly. All right? The joke is I'm on your side. I know I don't know you, all right? But we're supposed to be brothers. But think about this for a second. What does it take to blow $10,000 in 1 year? It's a perfect question. Just $27.40 a day in miscellaneous spending. Do the math. That's real. I added it up. But think about this. If you just paid all those insurances I just said, not even homeowners insurance or whatever other insurance I don't even know about, you're easily spending that a year just in insurance. Now imagine if you just saved that and insured your damn self. Who would have thought of that? Anyways, upward and onward. Insurance is over with. I'm done talking about insurance. Now, this dude, Dry Creek Wrangler, Dwayne, Uncle Dwayne, super dope. He's talking about life is hard, all right? And his video is really good, okay? Dwayne, he was just talking about how life's tough and being a man's tough, and he was talking about just growing a sack, right? I'll leave a link to the video down below. But something I want to add in is, yes, life ain't easy, baby. It's worth it, but it ain't easy. And it sucks. Life's already hard enough. So the fact that, like, we're getting all this shit pushed onto us, it's kind of, it's actually kind of funny. Because I'm sitting here, like, I walk out every morning, and I look out into the sun, and I go, what's next, baby? And I spread my arms out to the sun. I don't actually do that, but I feel like it. I'm just saying, I feel like they're just adding all this extra bullshit when life's already hard. Anyways, this is back to what I was talking about the vanity shit, but people are bitching, but they look like they're living lavishly. This guy's got a great point, but I just want you to think about that when you're watching this video.
I no longer want to get invited to anything. Wedding, graduation, birthday party. It all costs too much money, man, and I don't have it. It's like, I get invited to this, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. I can't. It used to be fun, right? It used to be fun before the grocery store cost $8,000 for fucking bread and eggs and gas. Nope. It's just...
Hold on, though. Look at this real quick. He's got a point. First of all, red leather interior. You can't even handle the red leather. I'm just kidding. Everybody asks me what RLP stands for. It stands for Red Leather Podcast, or Red Leather Productions, or Real Life Problems, or Real Life Playa. Pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. I'm just kidding. But think about that, okay? We got a lot of people out here bitching, but they got some nice stuff, man. Got some nice shit, all right? I'm just saying. Just pointing it out. I get it. Life's hard. I understand, but think about what he said. Not to knock him. I'm just kidding around. Not really. But think about this. The most important thing in life, in my world, is my friends and family. We ain't even got time or money to spend with them. That joke's on us. Touche.
Nope. It's...
I just took out a loan for basic needs and food. Like, needs... slash food. I have never in my life had to take out a loan for the things that my home needs.
She had to take out a loan on the home. I mean, I only eat twice a day, so sometimes once. I just don't eat a lot. But that's fucked up. Think about that. I own a house. I inherited this house, but I inherited a lot of bills. How about that? I didn't just here you go. Here's a free structure. No, heart stars, horseshoes, clovers, and balloons. This is not that. All right, it was $10,000 just to do my air conditioner and and some plumbing issues. $10,000. All right, $9,700. Big deal. Not including food. That's fucked up stuff, man. All right, speaking of food. Now, this is Jeremiah Babe. I plugged him in already, but look at this, right? This is out in California, out in the desert, Palm Springs area. But this line for this food bank went miles. And these people have cars. It's safe to say they have jobs. All right? But think about this. This is something that people are really kind of getting fed up with. All right? Talk about being maxed out. We're going to get there. This is going to tie in with each other here. This dude goes, I'm 62 years old. Let me tell you, you can't get years of slaving away back at the end. Live now while you can. And I think a lot of us are doing that. Basically, all age ranges. Even if you're like, oh, I wish I did this years ago. At least you're doing it now. He goes, the system wants you to clock in every day, give half of your money to the government. I love that. Here you go, Daddy. He goes, I did. And now I'm old and used up. He goes, I can't get the help. This is tying in with the food. I can't get the help that an immigrant gets. And I've paid into this system my whole life. Disgusting. You just get spit on. Stomp on me, why don't you? Shit in my cereal. Whatever the expression is, all right? And this isn't just about immigrants, okay? This is just about people who get handouts, all right? I really don't care, okay? But this is something that I'm actually fed up with. This is something that it actually disgusts me. And I've known people who do what this lady's about to talk about. Oh, I'm getting revved up, boy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I just watched a TikTok where a mom got on here with her whole fucking chest and was bragging about the fact that she gets $3,000 a month in food stamps.
This is real. I've known several of these people.
That she doesn't have any bills because the government pays her rent, it pays her electric bill. She gets TANF. If you don't know what TANF is, it's basically like food stamps, but it's cash that you get every month.
This is more than real. It's all too real. I've seen this with my own eyeballs, and I'm going, what?
Talking about how she's happy with her life, she ain't changing shit, she doesn't need to go get a job because the government's got her. So my question is, if you can get fired from a job for what you decide to post on social media, when the fuck is DFS going to start using social media to weed out all the people that are using government assistance as a lifestyle? Because that needs to happen.
And these are the people they're talking about. There's way more people than this, okay? But these people are like going viral, and it's actually kind of disgusting. They're like, when you get $3,000 of food stamps, your receipt this long, shout out to our EBT plug. Their EBT plug is the government, all right? Like dancing and shit, but they got videos upon videos of this. And it's like a slap in the face. It really is. It's kind of fucked up, honestly. I went to get my dad food stamps one time, but he looks like me. We're like identical twins, you know? Good luck walking into the food stamp office looking like me. Good luck. No, I'm serious. You better rub some dirt on your fucking self. Basically, they said no. We got government help now. He's in a home for dementia. But, it took us years, dude. It wasn't just like fresh off a boat. Here you go. It's kind of fucked up how it works, honestly. But I choose to work hard and serve my country. I'm just kidding, man. Guys, I like to have a good time, but I also give a fuck. I'm living here with you guys. And I'm sitting here, too. Like, right now, Me and my chick are supposed to go spend time with our friends. And I'm sitting here going, well, I gotta work, honey, because I need the money to pay all these fucking bills. Literally. I'm not kidding. So I'm going to get this over with here. All right. This person goes, nobody ever laid on their deathbed wishing they spent more time at work. Yeah, I had a funny thing I said one time. I said somebody was so caught up with their career. It was a friend's family of mine, and all they cared about what their kid's career was. That's all they fucking cared about. And I said to my friend's mom, I said, you know what my grandfather did for work? He died at 92. He was retired 35 years. I go, you know what my grandpa did for work? She goes, what? I go, I have no idea. That's the point. No one gives a shit what you did for work. No one fucking cares. I'm not saying, like, good job. Like, go do your job. All right. Anyways, I like to end on a positive note here. I know things are, like, going to take a shit. All right. I hope they do. But there's always good that comes out of, with death comes rebirth. Can't have the good without the bad. All right. This dude's realizing it, too. He's like, realizing the economy crashing is your second chance at getting filthy rich. There's always an upside. All right? Always an upside. So take that home with you. All right? And this right here, this is great. This is a metaphor for life. I'm making it up. This is a pro surfer surfing a 150-foot wave. All right? Now, this looks really scary, like today's times. Okay? And you could choose to be scared of it, or you could choose to ride the fucking wave and make these problems our bitch. Something to think about. Anyway, shout out to all my Patreon members. I know I haven't posted much there lately. Honestly, working on my own website. You know, I'm doing my thing, but I appreciate all of you guys, all the support. Check out my second channel. Or don't. It's all good. It's shorter form content. More just me rambling in a car, taking your guys' comments and DMs from Instagram. God, solid talk, you know? And I got to tell you, I'm tapped out for the day. I'm going to go enjoy my Saturday. Take a hit for the road, metaphorically speaking, of course. Unless you like to smoke, then go ahead and blaze up. Roll one for me. I keep one road. All right, I'm going to shut up.